That's another matter, but this is history. So I don't think it's fair for us to blame any particular player. They're all players in history, and this is how degeneration happens. And this is how professionals come up, and this is how professionals get driven to get into a system that they have so far loathed and deliberately distanced themselves from. So this is history. It is happening. But leave it to us, Anish. As professionals, we have worked out a strategy. It's a cool, calculated strategy which will win. It is not an emotional output. Emotion and passion we are passionate, but we are not emotional. If there are candidates who are going to stand for PPI, rest assured there will be a reasonable number to be able to make a difference. And that is why we are not looking at one constituency. We are looking at pan-India. So rest assured. Very good question. We have factored it in.
Thank you, Mr. Krishnan.
Are you aware of Humanist Party of India?
I beg your pardon?
Are you aware of Humanist Party of India?
Humanist Party.
Humanist.
Now, we are going to put 542 candidates, and maybe since you are also have organized something, I have not gone to your website, but I invite you to go through Humanist Party website. We have decided to put up 542 candidates, number one. Number two, I have a reservation regarding professionals. I am a professional myself, but I am a holistic healer. But usually doctors are one organ, one disease specialist. Professionals are also like tunnel vision. You have a solution to a particular problem. We want generalists and we want capable leaders and visionaries. In fact, we don't have statesmen presently in the country. We have only leaders. And leaders like Mayawati, etc., we need not name them. And as Jerry rightly said, and there was a beautiful cartoon in Blitz, देश की नेता इंदिरा गांधी, बच्चों के नेता राहुल गांधी, युवकों के नेता संजय गांधी, बाहर में गए महात्मा गांधी. Now, nothing has changed since then. Even though Blitz has
In the interest of time,
yeah.
please forgive me for interrupting, but if you are doing the same thing, let's do it together.
That is what I am trying to convey to you.
Obviously, let's do it together.
Yeah.
If we are all going to do good, let's do it together.
Right.
Okay? And then one last question, Jerry, please.
Yes.
Just one last question. Yes, please. I've taken special permission, so somebody please ask.
I have no question.
Oh, no question. Thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very, very much. Thank you, Jerry.
Thank you, Mr. Krishnan.
May I excuse myself?
Yes, sure. Thanks a lot.
Thank you. I'm running against time.
May I just call upon Pratisha to give you a small token of appreciation
Oh,
for
bless
your
you.
time
Thank you.
with us.
Our objective is to improve the quality of life of every Indian. That's governance, in a sentence. And our objective is action for better governance. Now, before Jerry throws me out, I'm going to go politely.
Thank you, Mr. Krishnan.
Thank you.
So, anyone contact me? My name is Vinu Dugani and this is the card here. My email ID and all is here. So, thank you, sir. Yeah?
Yes,
Thanks.
Thank you very much. Perspective on the political responsibility that every citizen should have. And to wrap this first half and then break for lunch, we have with us Mr. P.A. Joseph, who has been an executive assistant to Dr. Varghese Kurian for 18 years. And Dr. Varghese Kurian is one of our Karmavir Puraskar awardees. The Lifetime Achievement Award was given to him in 2006 or 7. We could not have Dr. Kurian with us because he's not too well and he cannot travel much. But we felt that Amul, which is actually a very live and living example of human capitalism, needed to kind of share some thoughts on how this company was built up purely to meet the social bottom line and its history that they went on to kind of meet the environmental and the financial bottom lines and became a huge success story that the world knows about. So Joseph's going to share some thoughts on Amul and how it was the life of Dr. Varghese Kurian. Thank you.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Joseph. Before I start, I thank Mr. Jerry I. Conco for giving me this opportunity
a lifetime opportunity, I think. I'm no more working with Dr. Kurian. Dr. Kurian has actually retired, but not tired at 87. I had to leave Anand and Dr. Kurian because of the bad politics. This gentleman who just spoke, I thought I can join with him, but I don't agree with certain points. He said we have a very good bureaucracy. Unfortunately, we don't have.
We don't.
We have a bureaucracy which is in nexus with the politicians for each other's benefit, and they exploit us. Why? Because the majority of Indians are illiterate. They don't have a level playing field. They don't have one-time meal. A democracy cannot exist unless and until there is a level playing field, there is some literacy, awareness, the rights. We said as a republic, 1949, we took a pledge to be a socialist, secular, democratic, welfare state. 60 years down the line, and exactly this is 60 years that Dr. Kurian spent in a place called Anand, which was nowhere in the map, a small village, a dusty village. Who was Dr. Kurian? I will come to that. What happened in 2006? Politics created a situation that Dr. Kurian had to leave all the positions that he was holding. All the positions were non-executive, honorary. He is 87 now. When he reached 58 years old, when he retired from executive positions. The highest salary he has ever drawn was 5,000 rupees a month. He has been doing a free service. He was holding dozens of very important positions as chairman of several organizations. I will come to that. But when politics took over, he had to leave, and today he doesn't have anyone to support him, to receive an email, to send a letter. He doesn't have anybody. I used to be, even after I was removed from job without any notice, I wonder what kind of empowerment I got. I could not fight it. Of course, I went to the High Court to challenge, how can I be removed from job just like that, as like a casual labor for no, I was removed from Amul, GCMMF, but I am today to talk about the credentials of GCMMF, how beautiful is the idea of GCMMF. The bureaucracy can play politics, even in organizations. That also is covered, Dr. Kurian's view about bureaucracy. Even fine organizations, given a time, can grow into a bureaucracy, mutate itself into a situation where the bureaucracy start thinking the organizations stand for themselves, not for the ideals which were built. The revolutionary in Dr. Kurian says he will demand such organizations should be broken down and built anew. Now I work at a trust hospital 20 kilometers away from Anand, a place called Nadiyad. The topic is humane capitalism. That hospital itself is a classic example how corporates can help in social health care, for example. India's first super specialty urology hospital is not located in Delhi or Mumbai or Calcutta. It is at Nadiyad, a small village, and 30 years now still remain as the best hospital with the latest equipment. Just this Sunday, we installed a